All right. Demo. You came just in time, man. Literally. Fucking game of the year, man. Okay, now listen. We going to read what this says. Recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields. Damn. Damn, what you doing? I'm struggling, brother. I'm struggling. I'm trying to find the GOTY. I did all the other votes. I just got to game of the year. Okay. We're gonna go through them. Have not played it myself. Seen a lot of playthrough. It seemed like a lesser fantasy of Skyrim with like For Honor combat and stuff like that. It had things I was interested in if I could play it for free, and I will try to just because a lot of people said it was good. I could rent games from my library, so that's what I'm saying. That um, so that's something I'll try, but it's not getting game of the year. Um, I have not played Hades 2. I want to play Hades 2, but because I have not played it, I cannot give it game of the year. Okay, me personally. All right, Death Stranding 2. I think it was a really great game. It's worth 70. I have it. I have it digitally and all that. I don't regret buying it. It's a frustrating experience, like control wise for me. Um, if anybody chose any of these, I'm not mad at you. I don't think I could choose Death Stranding 2. Donkey Kong Bonanza is something that I think like they finally gave somebody else some love other than Mario for crying out loud. Like Donkey Kong and Metroid is getting a love this year. Um, I think they did a really good job on it. I think the thing that sours it on me with them is that they released it and then a month later they're like, "Oh, we got $20, $30 DLC." Like, come on, bro. Like, come on. You did it again. You did it again. So, that to me is like I feel like if I give them this award like on my behalf, like if they get it, I ain't tripping because I can see another Ash. That's to me that's the Astro bot of the year again. Like except for this time it ain't Sony, it's Nintendo. So saying it again, Expedition 33 is cleaning up. So Damo is saying Expedition 33 is wrapping it. Okay. All right. Okay. Um, so because it was kind of a frustrating experience, and this says absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields, I can't give it to this because the controls on it switching between certain things was frustrating while also managing to get away from the crazy ass ghosts and goops and goblins and all that other shit that I was dealing with. I felt like I was having an unnecessary heart attack all the time, and was really frustrated more so because the heart attack don't bother me much. I like that, but I don't like being frustrated dealing with the controls. So the technical field on it, man. So that's three down. A lot of people is not giving Hollow Knight Silk Song is due. I don't feel like my hold on. People, this is gonna be it sucks. All right, so I say this with a heavy heart because I don't know if I want to do this or not. I have Expedition 33 on PlayStation. I have Expedition 33. Where is it? It's Claire. Still downloaded. 101.4 hours on Steam. I have the Lumiere edition of Expedition 33 that we just picked up. I got the Monolith edition on pre-order. I already paid for, waiting for that to get shipped to me. I got the fucking Renoir edition on fucking pre-order at Amazon, okay? This fucking game is goated, bro. Because for me, it gave me everything I wanted in a game. I like a game that knows how to get the fuck out of the way with its cutscenes. This game has to live on its cutscenes for it to be what it is. And I feel like if I choose this without thinking about what I want to do, I feel like I'm just not giving some of these other games its credit. Silksong is fucking really good. It's $20, okay? If they come out with anything more, I highly would suspect it to be free. They are coming out with another DLC, or coming out with a DLC soon that will be free. Expedition 33. So, you see what I mean? So, price value, worth it. Price value, worth it. It has a shit ton of content. But so now we gotta split hairs and saying recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative fields and technical or creative and technical fields. My problem now is that this is their first game, this is their second game. But also, Hollow Knight didn't get Game of the Year, and I feel like a lot of people feel like that would deserve it. Side note to what I said earlier, all these are fantastic games. Expedition 33 came in with subtle hype. Another fair point. A lot of people were looking out for this game, and people in this was looking out for this game whenever it came out. It did really good numbers. Trust me, you ain't got to tell me about the subtle hype thing, because I was even sending stuff to like my brother and a few people like, check this game out, bro. Whenever this shit come out, this shit gonna be hot. And people just kind of brush it aside like I was on bull, and I'm like, man, I'm telling you. And then whenever it came out, like the shit kind of went off. But my thing is, okay, another thing to this is I am a die-hard turn-based fan. And turn-based games will never win Game of the Year probably ever again. But I don't know when a Metroidvania game will win. Cause that's my like these two games for me that is hard. Is like these is my two big genres. Like besides Souls games, these two and something like a really good action adventure or something like that. But Metroidvania and turn-based RPGs are my literal, probably my top like genres. It would be Souls games, turn-based, Metroidvania, action adventure, and probably sports games. That would be my top 5, and not necessarily in that order, but that would just be my top 5. So I can't just sleep on either one of these right now. These are for me very important what I choose, because we could never, we always gonna see a little indie darling like this, like more than this. I know this is an indie darling, don't get me wrong, but this is a heavy like pop stars, and like there was big time people sharing this game, Silksong, bro, like period. So but you'll see a indie darling like this one come back around. You'll see a Kojima come back around. Of course, Nintendo will always have a Nintendo game in there. And then, you know what I mean, the little RPGs. Last year we had Final Fantasy. This year we had Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So we always get our RPG in there. But I don't know about Metroidvanias and fucking turn-based, bro. It's so slept on. It's an archaic game kind of design that people don't really like anymore. You already see how people feel about turn based. Like I don't like you will 100% find people that like we could just pull it up, bro. Like I will show you guys right now. Let's just pull up Steam DB, man. Like this is an easy put to bed for me. Hollow Knight Silk Song all time peak was 587,000. This is gonna be real easy. 145,000. Okay? So again I tell you, you know, turn base is so slept on. So let's go through it, right? We got all these. Best game direction. You know, if they was to come out with another one, I think I would look forward more to Expedition 33 than I would the next Silk Song. Only because I feel like, damn, this one's fucking really good. And I was like, just make more content around this game. I don't really care about a third, fourth game. You know what I mean? I would then be intrigued for you to do whatever, like your next passion project is. Best narrative. We're sleeping on Silk Song's story and stuff. Just saying. Best art direction. We just went through it. Expedition 33's is better. Fucking damn it, the music is better in Expedition 33. So was the audio design. The best performance clearly had to go to the girl in Mael. I forgot what her name is right now. Let's see. Is it Jennifer? Yeah, Jennifer English. Damn it. Innovation, I chose that. But games for impact. I mean, to me, what did I choose? This, but to me, that's like, I don't want to say it, but it's a certain category because they only chose certain games that are like for mental health and stuff like that. So I never played any of those things. Like I have other, like Expedition 33 affected my mental health more than any of those games in that category. Like I thought about death a lot differently, especially almost coming from dying literally right when that game came out. So best ongoing, can't say nothing on that, or community support really, but both of them have really great communities, like really good communities, except for Hollow Knight's community is definitely a lot toxic, like very toxic, like just brain rotted toxic. So I'm just be honest. For real, Xbox 3 hitting all the boxes. That turn-based style twist was the icing. For me, it was. A lot of people like, man, I don't even really count it as turn-based just because that's how much they don't like turn-based. Like it's so un-turn-based, like it's almost like well then Super Mario RPG isn't turn-based. It's the same thing. Stop acting like it ain't turn-based. It's turn-based. Like if I could sit there at the screen for 50 hours and just sit there in the attack thing and all that at the battle menu, it's turn-based, bro. Like, stop. It's turn-based. Get out of here. Like, what are we talking about? All right. Best action. I like Silk Song, bro. Like, Silk Song gave me better action. I'm not going to bullshit. Better adventure. I gave it to Silk Song. Best RPG. I gave it to Expedition 33. Better for the family if it was between those two, which would be probably hard. Probably be Silk Song, just because of the cartoonish design, and parents probably like that game too. None of this is, you know what I mean. I mean strategy probably best strategy is Expedition 33, but that wasn't in that category. Most anticipated between the two for me was Expedition 33. I chose Wolverine, but that wasn't on the list. That's for next year. Between last year, it was definitely Expedition 33. Sound like we gotta go with Expedition 33, bro. Look, Hollow Knight. If you win, I'm not mad, bruh, at all. Go get the dub. Damn it, I'm torn, but I have to choose. What I just went down the list and I said Expedition 33 a lot. So, yeah, that's what it's got to be. I almost feel kind of nasty choosing it because I just like, am I glazing it? But I was just like, I liked it a lot, man. I got 101.4 hours on this on here and maybe like 20, 30 hours on my PlayStation, maybe a little more, but I haven't finished it on there. I platinumed it on here, erased my trophies just so I could platinum it again. But we bought Silk Song on Steam and I bought it on Switch too. And she's been playing the hell out of it on Switch too. And I got 78 hours on here and like 20 hours on what's name. So, I mean, I'm fighting for my life, coach. So, I think that's what I'm gonna choose. Game of the year, Expedition 33, recognizing a game that delivers absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields. Out of everything, it was just really great, and it didn't need numerous of updates or anything to get there. So I'm gonna choose that for everything is worth. Price, pacing, story, puzzles, fun, combat, strategy. Like it's just checked. Like music, check. Like check. All right, we can go back through everything. I don't know about none of this esports stuff, so I didn't choose that. I chose Kai as the content creator because I didn't think Moist Critical would give a damn. Wolverine is going to be our most anticipated game next year. Splinter Cell chose adaptation, but I don't care. Anybody can win. I chose Night Rain as my multiplayer game of the year. That's the most multiplayer time besides Marvel Rivals that I've given anything. I don't. The best sports game I chose was the FC24, which I'm playing right now. But I was waiting on that for a while. Like it. Fuck with it. The best sim strategy game, gotta go with Final Fantasy Evilise, bro. Crystal Chronicle, Jesus. Final Fantasy Evilise, bro. Let's just leave it there. Tic Tacs. The best family game, because I don't think it's. I mean, I didn't choose it. Let me just put it that way. I didn't choose Donkey Kong for my game of the year, but I do think it's a damn good family game. Best fighting game I chose was the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. Best RPG, Expedition 33. Silk Song is best action adventure game. Best action game, Joe Musashi. He said, I love Kai, but nah. It was, well, my thing is, bro, it was just who was there. Like, I don't know this dude. I don't know this person. I don't know the burnt peanut. I don't think Moist Critical would give a damn. You know what I mean? And Kaisen had a young dude on the rise, and you know what I mean? Why not? It'd be alright to see him up there. I ain't tripping on it. But Joe Musashi, best action game. Deadpool, best VR game. That Sonic game for the best mobile game. Best indie game, Expedition 33. Best independent game. Could have gone either way, Silk Song or Expedition 33, but, you know, agree. Yeah, I agree. It's a horrible list. I was just, you know, it was either going to be Kai or Moist Critical, because Moist Critical make content I watch. Kai just seemed like a cool dude, you know what I mean? I ain't going to be against it. The other people have no idea on him, so. Best community, I chose Final Fantasy 14, but any of those, like Helldivers in there, any may apply. Best ongoing, I definitely had to choose Marvel Rivals. I got the most hours in that, and they always trying new stuff, so I'll give them that. I didn't play it, but this is the most out of all the categories. The South of Midnight was the game that I like looked at the most. I would say I definitely had probably 2-3 hours of like full on watching somebody that I normally watch anyways play it. So it's not something that I would have paid for. I was trying to get it on Game Pass and stuff for us to try, but couldn't get to it. If it's going to be at my library, I'll play it for free or something like that. I chose FC24 for best innovation. Jennifer English for best performance. It was going to be her or Gustav. If y'all choose Verso, y'all sick of me. I'm just playing. Oh boy, cool. I just, you know what I mean. Verso got to go play his piano. I ain't interested in him talking. Verso don't need to do nothing but play a piano. All right? No mic. No mic. No nothing. No camera, no nothing. He played the piano in the dark. Don't nobody, we just need to listen. As long as he hitting them strings, that's all we know Verso at the piano again. I heard he in there giving lessons, the whole nine. Yeah. Best audio design, you know you gotta go with them. Gotta go with them. Expedition 33 for best score and music, bro. I mean, I had to. Best art direction, Expedition 33. Best narrative, Expedition 33. Best game direction, Jesus Christ, I glazed it so hard I didn't realize it. Expedition 33. Game of the year, Expedition 33. Jeez, the almighty glaze from me, brother, is freaking insane. Okay, all right. I can't change art direction of Silk Song, even though I want to. I already went through that. I look like a hypocrite. Oh, fuck. Fuck, man. The almighty glaze. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cats in a row, brother. We're done here, guys. We're done. I feel sick.